Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Rooster's Nest. My name is the Rooster, and every day I go live and read to you from this book, The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. And then we pull a card from this deck called The Nature of Infinite Love and Gratitude by Dr. Darren R. Weissman. Yes, and I always talk a little bit about myself and about my life because apparently I need to be seen and heard. That is the Rooster. Yes, and then I sing a song for y'all. And usually I try to theme the song a little bit with what's going on with my life. Sometimes it just works out that it's like just a song that I just randomly came up with and I know how to sing. And I work a full-time job, so I don't really have the time to make great routines. I just do what I can because I like to. And that's me. That's my show. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Yes, so I did say in the description that I was going to talk a little bit about trauma and about family because of the video that I posted yesterday, which I'm sure people will have feelings and opinions about. The thing is I understand that that's a story for many people, that a lot of us had traumatic childhoods and abusive households. The fact of the matter is that if your safe space growing up was not safe, then you're going to be hurt deeply on the inside and it's going to cause problems in your life. And I think that is really, really important for us to understand the why behind our issues. If you have a hard time trusting, if you have a hard time letting people in, there's a reason for that. And you're not going to grow or move past that unless you find that wound. And for me, it's many, that was just one of them. But I honestly think that that's why I have this crushing feeling in my chest like I can't breathe. So often, that's anxiety, right? That's anxiety. That's what, you know, that's what a therapist would tell you, that all of these feelings, physical feelings, are anxiety. But where is that anxiety coming from and why? Well, of course, one is that we live in a time of heightened anxiety. And it's all just a reflection of each of our individual journeys. And that's why we each, as an individual, need to figure out what our wounds are and heal them. And also, that video was meant to, for me anyways, I'm making a statement that just because we're related does not mean I have to let you into my life. Does not mean I owe you anything. Our connection is blood. I'm ready to find my real family. If you want to be my family, then get to know me. Take the time to get to know who I am. You obviously didn't know who I was or see me when you sat on me trying to kill me. What you saw was a sensitive, and you didn't like that for some reason. And that's the thing too, is that our world is that. Humans are that. The way that we treat nature, the way that we have been run by patriarchy, the way that success has been made by stomping on other people. It's the aggressive dominating the sensitive. And that's reflected in all of our lives. And it's time for the aggressive to take accountability. It's time for you to get a little soft and feel all that pain that you caused. Yes, I do not owe my family anything. And about those passages and, like, the past and all this, are you living? I'm living in it still. I live at my mother's house. I have to see pictures of my family plastered all over the wall. I have to be, around my mom, who is starting to see me for who I am and not her little girl anymore. But family, especially if you were a sweet little child, they want to keep you that way. They don't want to see who you actually are, because then they have to look at themselves. I'm the only one who's been looking at myself. I'm the one who's been doing all the work. And y'all just want to keep me in this little glass jar, while I'm breaking out of it. Anyways, that's the Rooster rant today. I'm really working on being positive. So this was just meant to release that negativity from inside of me, because it had my heart in a vice grip that so stubborn would not let go. Shedding it. We're shedding the negative. Be expelled. Shatter that jar. Positive light now pouring out. Here we go. The Book of Awakening. What's Nepo got to say today? It says, so September 18th says, God's help. We don't let go into trust until we've exhausted our egos. Exactly. I freaking wasn't allowed to have an ego. Anytime I showed any sort of sense of self, confidence, like, you're a jerk, any sort of whatever, I got shut down, because I was the youngest and I was cute and I was sweet. So people made me feel like trash if I ever showed anything other than sweetness, compliance, kindness. They would shame me for having an ego. So, yeah, it's time to exhaust that ego so that I can freaking be who I am, goddammit. And let go into trust. I want to let go into trust so badly. Oh, God, help me. God's help. We don't let go into trust until we've exhausted our egos. Rob Lehman. Probably Lehman, but it says Lehman. Lehman. There's an old story about a man who was caught in a flood. First, he was called and told to evacuate his home. He calmly refused, saying God would save him. The waters rushed the streets, climbing the foundations of the homes. When the streets were filled, a rescue team in a rubber raft called to him, and he again refused, saying God would save him. The power of the water deepened, and the flood was crashing through the windows of his home. He was now perched on his roof. A helicopter came, and he still refused, saying yet again that God would save him. The flood did what floods do, and he drowned. On the other side, he was angry and bitterly questioned God. Why didn't you save me? I kept my faith until the end. Duh, the people calling you were God. The helicopter was God. You ding dong. And God, perplexed, replied, I tried. I called and sent a raft and a helicopter, but you wouldn't come. What a dum-dum. Okay. It's true. Like, we ask for help, right? We ask for help. And then when it comes, we're like, I mean, I'm like that anyways. Like, I'm waiting for a different kind of help. Yeah. But sorry, I just trying to fix. I needed to fix the hair. I really want to get like this like rooster crest going on. Like the thought of love, God starts in everything unseeable, but comes to us plainly in the things of this world. Yeah. Like the thought of love, God starts in everything unseeable, but comes to us plainly in the things of this world. All right, meditation time says close your eyes and pray for one thing that you need. Breathe deeply until the prayer loses its words. Open your eyes and enter your day listening to the things around you, for they carry what you need. Okay. Thank you, Nepo. It's time for the nature of infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love, gratitude. Speaking of gratitude, I will say that while my family kept me in a box and didn't listen to me, didn't try to get to know me, you know, it's because they had their own traumas of their own, and they have their own path and all of this. And we're all meant to be doing the life that we have. Like, my soul chose this family to make me into who I'm meant to be. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the life that I've had. I'm grateful for the family that I've had. I'm grateful for everything that they've done for me out of the love that they had for the person that they knew. Like for example, that same brother who, I honestly think that it's possible I could have died. Like, it might just sound like a silly story where a little kid thinks they're gonna die because they can't breathe, but honestly, I was like small, slim, and in underneath a couch cushion under the couch in the couch, and he had the couch cushion and he was sitting on it. He was sitting on me. And my face was like this, and I'm screaming and I'm panicking, right? I'm panicking and screaming, and he's like 200 pounds. I couldn't breathe. I could have suffocated. It's true. Hello, good morning. I have talked about all of that already, and now I'm on to the fact that of gratitude, because we're talking about gratitude here, and I'm saying that that same brother who almost killed me actually saved my life too. a couple times. He uh he saved me from water. From I fell in I almost drowned twice when I was like 2. I don't know how this happens, but we were like, I think he said twice anyways. One of the times, yeah, at a family person's house, somebody's house, they had a pool, and I fell in, and nobody noticed that I was at the bottom of this pool, and he saw. He was like 9 years old, so he dove in, and he grabbed me, and he saved my life. So, so maybe that redeems him, you know, in the eyes of God. Maybe he's redeemed. But on my end, I still feel that we all need to take accountability for the harm that we've caused. And that's the point. For any harm that I've caused, I want to take accountability. I feel like I do. But at the same time, maybe there's things that I don't know that I've done. And I need somebody to tell me and say, hey, what you did really hurt me and affected me. And I want to know. I want to know so that I can feel how I affected you. And I want to apologize for it. And I want to try to be better. That's just me. All right, we're doing the nature of infinite love and gratitude. What's it gonna be today? Yeah, what do we got today? What's gonna be today? Yeah, what do we got today? Ooh, what you got for me today? What you gonna say for us today? Let's see. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe how often this freaking frog comes up. Balance. I'm getting that message over and over and over again. That, I mean, it's not surprising. My birth chart is crazy. I'm having pulls from all sides, and the only way I'm going to navigate this smoothly is if I take one balanced step after the other. Everything in balance. Everything in balance. Always stay centered and balanced. That, I feel like, is why this card keeps coming up. But then again, this is for everybody who watches, right? These cards are not just for me, they're for all of us. And yes, we need to make sure that everything we're doing is in balance. Nothing that we do is wrong. It's just whether or not it's in alignment with our positive highest path, and whether it's going to bring us positivity and brightness and light and love. Okay, so the card again says, everything is interconnected. The journey itself reveals the balance point between my choices and experiences. Everything is interconnected. The journey itself reveals the balance point between my choices and experiences. So your journey, your life is showing you your choices. So just keep that in mind. Everything in balance. Okay, so my song for today is Zombie by the Cranberries, because I freaking love that song. And that's a song that I've sung for karaoke quite a few times. Quite a few, I don't know, like 3. And yeah, also my choir is singing it. I'm so stoked. It's gonna sound so freaking rad having that with like a whole bunch of voices. And yeah, so it's on my mind because I just had choir the other day, and then, after my release of some anger and, some darkness yesterday, um, this song feels appropriate. So here we go. Oh, I love it. It's so good. So I haven't actually, dang it, Cassandra the Rooster. I haven't looked up the karaoke version yet. I really should have done that first. Okay. I wonder which one's going to be best.
Peloton, you can do hard things. Clap it up, Peloton. Let's do this.
Here we go. Another head hangs lowly, child is slowly taken. The violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me. They're not my family. In your head, they are fighting. It's their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, 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 oh, 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 oh. Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their guns. In your head, they are dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, 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 oh. goes on for a while. Yeah. That's Zombie by the Cranberries. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Excuse me. Just live your life out loud, because otherwise, why are we here? Why are we here? Just to be stuck inside of ourselves? Don't do that. To consider others and stuff. I mean, obviously we have to be considerate of others' feelings, but if what you're doing isn't harming anybody else, then if all somebody has to do is just not look at you or not listen to you, then you're not doing anything wrong. So just keep doing it. That's what I'm saying to myself. And all you out there, do it too. Be yourself. Gosh darn it. Show the world who you are, who you actually are. Because we're all one. We're all trying to see ourselves. We're all trying to be seen. We're all trying to be here together. So let's do it. Love ya. Take care. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. Number 2, everyone is someone. Number 3, if you ever feel down, all you have to do is look at Miss Cracker. I love her so much. And her podcast is wonderful. And her stories are great. Everything about her is wonderful. So yes, Miss Cracker. Obviously, I'm very inspired by her. And what you can also do is say, because the rooster will be with you. Take care. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.